how much more transfer business do you expect to be done before the deadline on Friday? And is a right winger or a forward on your list?
I don't know, to be honest. In the last few days, we are so focused in trying to recover the players and to be focused in the game that we are going to play tomorrow for the Carabao Cup against Wimbledon. I know very well that the club is working really hard to try to finish our business. It's still a few days. Something can happen, yes, maybe yes, but at the moment, only working and trying to, the club delivering what we want, but there's still nothing to communicate at the moment.
Is it a case, though, that there'll be more outgoings than incomings? As we understand, Romelu's move to Roma is being finalised, but also Callum Hudson-Odoi's future. Is that any closer to a resolution?
That is not. I'm not involved in these situations. I am focused on the team. That is the club that they are working in between the club and the player. But in that case, I am not involved in the situation. I cannot tell nothing because nothing changed at the moment. No one communicated that it was finished some situation, and for sure when something will be done, will the club communicate to you. But at the moment, nothing changed the situation.
There's just a couple more I want to ask you about. Marco Correa, there's suggestions that he might go out on loan. Manchester United have shown some interest. If he was to leave, would that leave you short in that position, do you think?
But I cannot talk about supposition or rumours. I cannot talk about rumours. I think nothing, at the moment, nothing changed. He's, for tomorrow, is going to be able to play. And yes, at the moment, the club didn't inform to me nothing about this situation.
But he's one that you'd like to keep, potentially, Cucurella?
All the players that are on the squad is a player that is in our plan. And then it's like always I was telling you, it's about situations, players and club and players, and then it's decision. But at the moment, all the players that are on the squad are in our plan. Even if in that case didn't play at the moment, but we need 22, 23 players on the squad.
And the last one, Chalobah, that same situation with him?
But he's injured. He's injured. He's not going to play tomorrow. Same situation. All the decisions, I think, were made before the start of the pre-season, and then things can happen, like in the case that Kepa or different player. But I think in and out, after it's a convenience of the club and the player, and that is always we are open to listen people and what they want. But always it's about 50-50. The situation that is about the player and the club.
Okay, move on a little bit and talk about something you talked about earlier, injuries. Badiashile and Broja, they're back out on the grass and have been for a while. Are they quite close now to being involved again, maybe tomorrow?
For tomorrow? Badiashile and Broja? No.
No?
No.
Weekend maybe?
I don't believe.
No?
No.
So
we need to wait until after the international break and we'll see.
Okay. Mudryk as well, is he closer?
Maybe he's closer than Broja and Badiashile, but still we need to assess day by day, Misha. Yeah.
Okay. And just in terms of this match and this tournament that you're going to be in, no Europe for Chelsea this season. Does that mean that domestic cups take on an even greater significance for you in terms of your priorities?
All the competition are important for Chelsea. It's true that the circumstances are not the best in that moment because we have many injuries and we need to deal after with the Saturday game against Nottingham Forest. We are going to try to put the best team to be sure that we are going to perform in the way that we want. But of course, we have some players that we need to avoid the risk and we need to give some rest. Yes, that is why I was telling before, we were so focused in trying to assess and analyze all the individual player to try to take the best decision for tomorrow. We need to be competitive and at the same time we need to put the best team that we can.
Thank you, Mauricio.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Hi Mauricio, how are you?
Hi.
Why the clubs leave everything to the last week of the transfer window? Would it not be easier if you all did your business on the first week and then once the season started, we wouldn't have to ask you questions and you wouldn't be losing players or bringing in new players?
Why?
Yeah.
We're still doing business.
No, but why? It goes right down to the last week and the last day.
Yeah, but when you see behind, I think the club is doing a fantastic job about business. That was the plan before we arrived, because when they showed, I explain again, the plan was a plan to to do a lot of business and maybe to change the project and to create different projects, and that is why the club is working so hard to deliver it, but never easy. Is to do everything in 1 month or in 2 months. I think for me the club is doing a fantastic job in terms of doing business, but like us, but different team also, different club. Until to the end, we trying to do things to improve the squad in the way that we believe that we can improve the squad.